two daughters, and the third one died with her. That's all I have to say. She was a victim.
Family members of 31-year-old Shanice Young are grieving, and they say they are trying to set the record straight. They say the mother, who was 9 months pregnant, was being stalked by an ex-boyfriend who they say was waiting for her as she unloaded baby gifts into the lobby of her building on West 128th Street and Frederick Douglass Boulevard after her baby shower. Police sources tell Pix 11 there was a fight on the sidewalk between her current boyfriend and her ex. Young was shot in the face and died at Harlem Hospital.
This right here was a senseless shooting. I'm very upset and I'm angry. I shouldn't be angry as a clergy, but this one here has touched my heart.
The shooting happened just after 1:15 a.m. Sunday morning, and hospital chaplain Robert Rice spent hours consoling family and friends.
I'm outraged that we don't have community out here. Where's the outrage? We all scream Black Lives Matter, but when it's going to matter to us as a people in the community?
It wasn't no fight. He murdered her because she was trying to get away from the abuse.
Activists against domestic violence are holding a 4 p.m. vigil tomorrow at the spot where Shanice Young was killed to draw attention to the plight of victims of domestic violence and to tell them there is help. From Harlem, McGee Hickey, Pix 11 News.
Emotions running high as family members of Shanice Young gathered around a memorial in front of the building where the 31-year-old was gunned down. Police sources say there was a dispute and Young was trying to break up a fight before shots were fired. But a woman who identified herself as the victim's sister says that's not the case.
She was 9 months pregnant. Shanice was a victim.
Police say it happened just after 1 Sunday morning outside of her building on West 128th Street. Neighbors say the victim had just returned from her own baby shower with her current boyfriend.
Shanice had two daughters, and the third one died with her.
Stephanie McGraw, the director of We All Really Matter, an anti-domestic violence nonprofit, came to the scene to offer the family support.
We've got to understand how serious domestic violence is and how dangerous it is.
It still remains unclear if Young was the intended target, and so far, no arrests have been made. Reporting outside the 32nd Precinct in Harlem.
Police are still searching for the suspect. Shanice Young reportedly was 8 months pregnant, and her baby also did not survive, apparently. She had 2 other children and was also caring for her 2 younger siblings, according to local media reports.
We love you, Shanice! We love you, Shanice! We love you, Shanice! We love you! You're a guardian angel now!
More than 4 in 10 Black women experience physical violence from an intimate partner during their lifetimes. They also experience significantly higher rates of psychological abuse, including everything from name-calling and financial abuse to humiliation, insults, and coercive control. More than 20% of Black women are AR'd during their lifetime. This is a higher share than among women overall, and Black women face a particularly high risk of being killed at the hands of a Black man. Shanice Young was fatally shot while allegedly trying to break up a fight between her boyfriend and her ex. Others say that there was no fight and that her ex had intended on killing her. According to news articles, Shanice had filed 3 restraining orders against her ex, and that wasn't enough to stop him. She was going to have her baby in 5 days. She said, "This baby is coming in 5 days, Daddy. Get ready." I said, "I'll be ready." That's the last thing she said to me. According to her father, she put him out because he was cheating on her. Then he does this because she had another boyfriend. Young had 3 orders of protection against her ex since their split, according to the dad. Shanice was scared to death of him, he said. Friends and neighbors remembered Young as someone always eager to help others. Shanice would give you anything, her father said. She was very generous. She was there any time of the day, said a friend of the victim who spoke anonymously out of fear of the shooter. If you needed a plate of food or a bottle of water, she was there. If you needed a coat or a sweater, she was there. Shanice and her unborn child did not deserve to have their lives snatched away from them. Domestic abuse is killing Black women. It's always protect Black women, but we are literally the least protected. And when we speak out about it, y'all blame us. My condolences and prayers are with the family.